previously.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Ho!
before raising her arm to her mouth.
Yeesh!
Tearing through
What are
her
you doing,
limb with
lady?
the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Yikes. Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Ugh.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Okay.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Then you step
Oh!
outside.
A happy ending at last.
Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Nope, there it is. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Is that right? Killing princess seems like a bad thing, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman?
Did I lose
or a
weight?
miller
Ah,
or a
thank you. I'm glad you
seamstress?
noticed.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
They're right. They're what you think. Can't someone else? No. Forget it. I'm not doing this. If you consider it, maybe it's okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, that's not how that
Ignore
works.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
In this particular world, Mr. Hero, we're not even doing that. What's up, everybody? Science here. How you doing? So I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and turn the notifications on because, well, you know, it happens. That being said, I hope you guys are liking the long plays, and hopefully soon we'll have some maybe TikTok or meme things going on. Do look forward to it. Until then, though, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your video. Bye.
The interior of the cabin, the blade, is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
We have heard all of this before, yes.
This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. Don't let it.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
Hello,
wrist,
just hi.
binding
Yep,
her
hi.
to the
How
far
you doing?
wall.
Name's Sans. It's good to meet you. Listen, there's multiple voices trying to talk to me right now. Don't worry about it.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna keep you locked down here for a bit. So I'll decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Is that right?
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
I'll win no matter what.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the...
Alright, let's read. I was afraid I'm already...
You'll be the death of all of us.
Nope.
But fine. We'll do
I
it
want to see
your-
what the next plate of this is.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't like this,
As she
but
violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm fine with that.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't. Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation.
Hey, you say
change
that, but he's allowed to change things as he wants.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one
Yeesh.
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't
That's
be.
it.
This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, that's not how that works for me.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, apparently now we're the
You're
nightmare.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh, great.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yep, there she was.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
You're already on that one, buddy.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Oh.
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine... The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Sure.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favours.
Shut up.
You cross over the threshold, onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Well, this is interesting.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Yo, we are.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us. You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was hoping I'd fall between the worlds. I don't know. Falling in infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. No, I was just curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
Interesting.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Oh, no, it's super
No,
weird.
I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Correct.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Oh, shut up.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Alright. Do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Here we go.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You
Nope.
have seconds left.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do
Yes,
it!
I'm sure.
Come on!
Heart, lungs, liver, Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us.
Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
My mission is to get her to the door.
And how are
That's
we
it.
supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
That isn't my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Ah.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ears.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart,
Mm-mm.
liver, nerves. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Yeah.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
I'll have you now. What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Yeah, that's what I figured happened.
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. 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 Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
If you want to work together, at least turn off the whole organ shutting down situation.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Is that right?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. 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 Heart.
Okay, let's get going.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
What?
Nerves.
No!
Heart, lungs, liver,
I
nerves.
knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Nerves.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit.
Yeah, the voice paranoia got him.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow.
Oh,
If only you had a weapon. This would
brings
be
the end. I mean
opportunity
end.
to use it.
right.
But
Come
we
on.
don't. Lungs,
we've already made our choice.
heart, lungs. We can still grab it on the way out.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality.
Yeah, thanks, I know.
Is this really worth it?
Yes.
least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Ugh.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door.
There was no door.
Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
Is that what you think?
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
I mean, he has a point.
Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Oh, I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
Yeah, you do, kinda.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back.
No.
I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
Can you fix me one too? Can I get some ketchup and maybe a side of like, I don't know, vodka or something?
There's nothing else for us to do. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver. The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. Liver. You've actually done it. Nerves. You've actually doomed every lungs. Liver.
It's so beautiful.
Lungs.
I can't wait to ruin it.
Nerves.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
You don't get to ruin anything.
Why is it so cold?
Because you were being played from the start.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
You always say that.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way. Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. We trust you?
I'm beginning to unravel, am I?
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Are we?
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Right.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars. There's people, I think. At least there's supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Is that right? You think anything's real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you have any thoughts on the vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There's a voice that speaks to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have a vessel had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know that for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you back?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay.